All right, into the photor we go. The feeder. You say potato, I say this one. All right, can we get a good scout this time? Okay, so there's the creature den. Nice. Looks like we can do both the creature den and the baby. So we can just kind of play it by ear, and I think I will go over this way and go hoarder into watch. Well, actually, I don't even care. Oh, and I'm getting a hoarder here, so let's actually avoid the hoarder. Let's do some left stuff and see what comes of it. Ooh, an academic study could be good. Mostly this leg, we just need to focus on... Oh, did I use in items? I didn't. Or I used in items, but I did not use food. All right, well, we're going to be flush with food for the next zone. That was a minor oopsie daisies. That's the trigger. All right, we'll ruin some relationship for this. What do we get from the brain thing? We got scatterbrained and we got corrupted bile. Indelible trinket. Apply on hit. Bleed, blight, or burn. Gain when hit. Bleed, blight, or burn. Okay, this looks like a great trinket for Paracelsus, if I'm gonna be honest. Often hitting multiple characters. I also think it's probably time that we start thinking about getting Magnesium Rain deployed. That'll play quite nicely with that trinket, I think. Baldwin wants to go right for the cache. We'd go here to here. I'm gonna let Baldwin take a little bit of stress. I want the early road battle. I don't think either of those are getting used. Wow, big +2.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Now we do have increased flame drain, so I'm expecting we're gonna have some more culty shenanigans coming in. So what do I do with 2 actions here? How do I change the way that I play if I have 2 actions? Maybe I do forward and back to stack up some combo. The bleed resist is killing me. Wow. That trinket is disgusting. That's... So every time we do Plague Grenade now, we're going to get two pops. I'll just do that. That's pretty sick. The bleed is pretty good, too. Keep our stress down. Okay, this trinket from the academic study is something else. I think it's going to be really good for us. Very clean fight, Rusty. Very clean fight.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
It's amazing what a little mastery and a couple trinkets can do. I didn't even check what Scatterbrain did, though. If stress greater than 40%, -4 crit. Ooh, I do not care. I cannot understate, overstate, or any of the above how little I care. Let's see. You and Dismas. I wouldn't mind getting some stuff this time around. It's basically free. It's a no change. I'm going to grab some stuff. Kind of wish I hadn't. That was all pretty much garbage. The thing that's resting in the back of my head is... We'll go here. It doesn't matter which one of these two we pick, actually. Let's do this one because it narrows down our options. Another academic study. They did make a balance pass to where caches now drop trinkets from the region, and there's some trinkets I definitely want from here. So
a slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
all right. That would be an ill-conceived defend there. Steal all your tokens. Shell Shock is the wrong one. I suspect that the hotfix, now that it was brought to my attention, I suspect the hotfix came from someone on the Red Hook team watching Bear's stream, and that was what did it. So they're not watching me. So I'm gonna try. I want to test out the trinket with Magnesium Rain here. I want to see if it. Yep. Wow. That's a lot of dots. Slightly less than we get with Plague, or slightly less beneficial than Plague Grenade, but I wanted to test it when we had an opportunity.
On to the next.
Gotta be front mortar. There is room in the world for us all, for sure. But I don't know. Bear is the one who introduced me to Darkest Dungeon, so I cannot complain in the least. Oh wait, why didn't that apply the second? Huh. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe I just missed it. Looks like I did indeed just miss it. I'm gonna slow roll this one a little bit. To give us time for Paracelsus to get a heal off. Paracelsus won't quite be at the point of being able to drop a heal. Maybe Indiscriminate Science, though? Do you have any? Yeah, you do have some tokens. Ah. Gal dang it. Let's just do that for the friendship. Highway Robbery being able to target the back 40 is nice. And then we're going to Razor's Wit all the way up to the front. I think I do need to find a way to work Encore into Sarmenti's selection here.
Messy, but effective.
I got the Weed Whacker out, Innie. I'm doing what I can. Alright, so what do we let go of to make that happen? I think Slice Off for now can go for Encore. We haven't seen a lot of the new
Study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
So Jason, what I think is really interesting... Ooh, this guy's having a bad time. Wow, everyone agrees, though? Everyone agrees that we're going to mess with it? Hold on. So we have HP damage, Mixed Flame, Trinket Chance. Trinket... Okay. This one has stress damage. So I'll go with one of these two. Paracelsus or Dismiss. Alright, let's get some with Dismiss. Squeamish and something cool.
Amidst the spoils,
The Heart-Shaped Padlock. HP above 75% plus 30% positive banter. Below 25% minus. Okay, so we could shift this around to try and build some friendship. Like I said, I'm not that enamored with the nautical compass at the moment, so I think I'll let that go, and then we do have too much food. Hey, Wide Force, welcome to the stream. Always good to see you. Yeah, that padlock was on the corpse. If we hadn't taken it, I would have been a little disappointed. But the one thing I don't know the answer to is, so this padlock, Dismiss is at full health. While we're driving, is the heart-shaped padlock affecting positive banter, or is it only during combat? Oh yeah, it was also on one of the A-bomb relics. You're right. That's a good point as well. Let's see. We can do that one. You and Paracelsus. Or Paracelsus with both Dismiss and Baldwin. Let's do this one. It moves the needle on both of those relationships that he needs. Elite enemies. I think I'm going to use a Caltrop here, because it enables such a nice magnesium rain.
A slow dissection.
Although this one's probably going to Nocturnal Commune, yeah, which means it's slightly less effective. Still good though. Maybe we get lucky with some dodges. We do not. Let's see, what's the play here? We're already weakened, so let's just withstand, so at least we're taking a little less damage. Dismiss's roll was staggeringly bad. I'll go through them, Jason. Here, let me go through them really quickly. So we're rocking just Blight and HP on Baldwin. We need to pick up a Reverberating Redoubt or something. We just put the heart-shaped padlock on Dismiss and a Greater Heartseeker for some crit action. Temptation is 50% of the time we get an extra action, but Sarmenti has basically no death blow. And then we just picked up the Corrupted Bile Gland, which seems insanely powerful. It's basically 3 extra damage or 9 extra damage from a dot. Actually, I don't know how many turns that lasts. We need to check that, don't we? Because that says for 3 turns. So I think yeah, that's interesting. Huh. So I think it's 3 for 3 turns, so it's 9 additional damage for every hit, which is pretty solid. Let's encore here because of said value proposition. We'll sneak that one in there, so they all get the initial blight and then potentially the bleed as well. Oh, the Sightless Miasma, that's unfortunate. Means my Magnesium Rain was not guaranteed to land, although it did good work. Perfect targeting there. These two are both dead. That's a lot of dots we've managed to stack up. Let's weaken this one. Use its own bleed against it. Haha. Take that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Going back to the A-bomb question, I think it was one of the A-bomb's trinket padlocks. Like, I don't think the A-bomb by default, like its character art, had the heart, but maybe I'm wrong about that as well. Okay, I'm gonna assume the number 2 is roasted. I think with 5% death blow, it's not worth Not worth going for anything else. We do have improved indiscriminate, so we could remove the weaken on the leper. Do I care? Nah, probably not.
A little help impeccably timed.
Oh man, it's been so long since I've played the original game. It's things like the fact that there were virtues in that game I've had completely forgotten about. Just toss in a little blind. Oh, that's interesting. So we were dazed, and we ended up with both of our actions at the end of the turn. I wonder if that's always the case with daze now. Or if we just got unlucky on one roll or not. Very interesting. No point in leaving the fight with any stress. That's a nice pickup right there. Where can we benefit? Is there anywhere? No, we really can't benefit anywhere. I think we just finish it. Jason, that's my favorite. I want Sarmenti to go 7 times in a row. I feel like that would really help balance the game. Okay, that can go away. Gonna hang on to the Dark Impulse for now. The Nautical Compass is pretty good. Is it better than the Greater Anchoring Charm back here? It probably is. Do we even care about the Greater Anchoring Charm? It has some arguable benefit. If we end up doubling back and doing like the Leviathan fight, I could see it being valuable. But we'll just get rid of those two for now. All right, we have a Hoarder on offer. We might as well go to this Hoarder, see if we can find something tasty, since I don't think 2 assistance encounters are doing us any favors. Quad jesters all encoring each other. I mean, that does sound very supportive. Oh, I know this antiquarian.
For the keys to her own salvation.
Let's see. I'm gonna spend another Caltrops here on removing the dodge. Just because I think opening with Magnesium Rain here is so good. Get everybody ticking with 1 to 2 dots. The Yellow Hand is very durable. Also, there's a big plus HP change available there. Let's see. Just gonna get rid of you. That was double blight getting applied there. A duplicate of a hero. That would be very interesting, Innie. Festering is super annoying. I think if you're going to blight everyone, you don't also need to give stress. Call me old-fashioned, but... Okay, you're already roasted. That puff of smoke seemed new. Oh, Antiquarian, you're running out of people to defend you, mon frere. This will be an easy purge. We'll do this because it hits everybody, so it gets around the defend. Probably should expect a nervous stab. any moment now. Yeah, it does look like when we get an extra action, the extra action is at the end if we are dazed, which is very interesting. That's very peculiar indeed. You have Death's Door? Yeah, so let's put you on Death's Door. Oh, we get Encore. Who should we Encore? I think we Encore the Plague Doctor to dole out extra heals. Because Solemnity is going to take care of our leper.
Welcome relief from caustic.
You can put you where you need to be. Really, it still bothers me. I would like to be able to use Indiscriminate Science to remove tokens. Alright, and now I think we've gotten everything we're going to get out of the fight, so goodbye, Antiquarian. Poet doing work. The Clarifying Carcinet. If relics above 75, if baubles above plus 20% damage. That is a very nice trinket. We like that. Strong shackles, we don't like. Who benefits most from that? I mean, I think that's a leper trinket. It's definitely better than the minor hail draught. Wait. Oh, our relics are not quite above 75. We're a little bit short. Interesting. This is completely wasted on the leper. I think we have too much good stuff. I mean, we're definitely going to keep this, and we're going to try and stay above the relic threshold. I'll get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't think we need to carry it around with us. We don't need 2 poetries. Oh, that's an interesting observation, Jason. Certainly when the Antiquarian dies, it's just a puff of smoke. Presumably because she didn't die, maybe? Unlike everyone else, the Antiquarian is a unique boss. Do any of the unique... No, I mean, yeah, some of them do. Like the Shambler does, as an example. Maybe there are many Shamblers. Ooh, okay, what do we have on offer? Okay, so Galvanizing Goblet got nerfed. Very sad. Uncommon Seashell. Ooh, apply on hit. Gain when hit, if bleeding, 2 damage. Minus 10% damage taken per negative token. Melting my brain a little bit here. I really like being able to apply combo with Intimidate. We're using that a lot. Gain when hit, if bleeding, 2 damage. So if we're bleeding, we take 2 additional damage when we get hit. But then a lot less damage. I kind of want to get this, just so we can play around with it. The Galvanizing Goblet is also very good. Get it for the science? Yeah, I think we'll get it for the science, even though it's gonna hit us in the wallet, which means that the other trinket that we have is not useful. But let's grab that and play with that for the time being. This may come back to be useful in the future. And then I want the roast pig. And I want the healing salve. And I would have loved the Galvanizing Goblet, but you can't have them all. Now, our path is going to be Unknown to Hoarder to Creature Den to Fight to Lair to Guardian. That's quite a gauntlet, but it means that there's really no value in going to the Watchtower because our path is locked in. So I'm going to head over this way. How much mastery have we gotten? We have picked up 0 mastery. The second half of this route is pretty mastery heavy, but it's not great.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor.
Fight the Hoarder?
Have you?
That melts my brain. Let's see. You and Baldwin taking a hit. Baldwin, who can you take a hit with right now? You and Paracelsus are the best person to take a hit with. Alright, I will do this one. Just to even things out. Nice. Songbook of Touching Dirges is a huge get. Also, our food supply is pretty good. Ceremonial Drum is not useful. Clarifying Poultice I also don't really care about. Now, Sermenti can pick up the Caltrops, but let's grab the Bear Trap first, because I think, and also just make, how about we just stack those two, game? Please and thank you.
The flame sputters. You must give hope to get it.
It's really hard to see the effect of the heart-shaped padlock, I will say. Like, it is not easy to recognize when it is active. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. And then right now, the hero of the day is Paracelsus with the extra dot action that's coming in. I think we just do that. Get the big 7 for 5 turns. It feels pretty good. That would have been 8 for 5 turns with the new changes, because that's another change that I don't know if we've talked about it on stream quite yet, but the other big change is now the only things that are improved by increased dot damage are things that are from skills. Wow, get wrecked, you two. So that should apply combo. Cool. Oh, and taunt counts as negative tokens. So that means that we're now taking 20% less damage. That's a game changer. That's pretty solid. I'm a little nervous about the fact that we don't have a great answer for Dismas's stress right now. So it didn't show that as doing less damage. Like, I would have liked to have seen if the damage was down multiplied, if it was by how much. Due to the seashell. Like, I'd want more visibility into what the seashell is actually doing. Because I think I understand, but it's hard to say sometimes. Wow, these two, they're really very impressed with one another. Would have been nice if the crit could stress heal, but it seems like that is not a thing still. So Dismas is a little cranky, but the positive banter should still be increased by the padlock. I'll do this one for all the goodies, I guess.
Awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Oh, the fact that we didn't use food in this region is something. All right, well, let's see. We're gonna go. Are we gonna go to the Hoarder? Yeah, we have to go to the Hoarder. Still bread can definitely go. We have all the food we need for the final area. Has this always had -1 speed on it, the steak and spuds? I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's an interesting one. You're holding the smoke bombs. I don't think that's correct. All right, right down the middle. As ill-advised as it is, we're taking 4 stress to do it. The game just knows. The game is like, you know what would be really great? If you didn't go to the lair. Oh, we can't stress heal anymore. But 2 actions for Paracelsus in a row is going to kill this backline almost for sure.
A slow dissection.
Yeah, that's vicious right there. And I can't say I missed the nautical compass. It that was still 13 damage with minus 20%. Minus 20% damage. I sometimes get worried that some of these things aren't working quite the way they're advertised. I don't think the compass changed in the current hotfix, Rusty. Yeah, I think it is. It has been the same. It's just the stress from it coupled with the cove was a little too much to bear. Let's just get you blinded up and comboed up. Double Sarmenti. Means we get all the bleeds. Are we going to be... So we're taking 3. That'll put us at 17. The threshold for Solemnity is 33%. Oh, the math is so hard to know. I'm just going to do the heal. And probably another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put... This is going to be an interesting one, but I'm going to upgrade and put Pistol Shot on the... on Dismas, even though it's going to do very little damage. Because now that we have a lot of combo generation, we can pick up a ton of stuns with it. I'm not sure it's worth it, but it might be. Oh, there's the Oasis in the distance. Hi, Oasis. How you doing? Now, what did this have the Reverberating Redoubt? No, but it had the Curing Kappa, which is way worse than what we have now. I would take the Severed Finger for sure. I'm a little sad we can't take the Severed Finger. We had a great run with the Severed Finger before. But we already have our Roast Pig. We could grab the Wild Tea. I'm tempted, though, just to take another set of Healing Salves. Hold on. How many of these Caltrops do we currently have? I think the Caltrops are going to be really good for because I think that... Oh, do they not count? I think the patch change, we need to check this, but I don't think the Corrupted Bile Gland is going to work with the Caltrops anymore. We need to test that. We need to science that post-haste. But Caltrops are still good, so I'm not mad that we picked those up. And then we do have a spot on the Wainwright, so I think it's... What are we going to get rid of here? 7 baubles? It might be 7 baubles. I don't really want to. The poetry. I think we're doing okay here. Famous last words. Yeah, you gotta bury the pig, right, Rusty? Oh, Jason, so I missed your message, but yeah, struggling with relationships because we went to the Cove during the first section, and the Cove is so much higher stress than anywhere else that high stress does a number on you. So it's -2 food. -2 food reward. I guess I'll do this one with Paracelsus. Hopefully it doesn't ruin their relationship with Sarmenti, but we're gonna be right on the edge with it. I think we're gonna be at 1 pip if we didn't lose it. Didn't get to check it. Oh, we did lose it. That was a -3 pips. Wow. Go figure. Hate that. I wish it told you how much the relationship was going to be damaged. But I'm going with that one first and then into the Magnesium Rain to knock off some dodge. Okay, so I want to check this. Is this going to apply?
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
We got an apply and a resist, so it does. Okay, so the caltrops are going to be awesome for Paracelsus. This ordained one is mighty speedy. Are the dogs the new maggots? I feel like the maggots are the new maggots. the carrion eaters are the new maggots, I feel like. Maybe we'll see them in the second half of this fight. Who knows? That's true. They do not give disease. I feel like these dogs always surprise me with how much dodge they generate.
Taught is a lesson learned.
So I want this dog to die at the very end. Do I have any way to ensure that? Probably not. Alright, so this fight, we're not starting off in a great position for round 2 here, but we still get Paracelsus and we still get the Leper, so it's not terrible. Yeah, hey Spoder, how you doing? And I think we just do that, and then over here, just keep the good times rolling. Can't stun him. Don't even try it. The vulnerable's a little scary, maybe. Do we want an encore here? We're pretty close to a Solemnity proc, but we don't need it because the Leper's going in a second here anyways. We got a nice crit token on the Plague Doctor. So This is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. And then we keep hitting that magnesium rain button to get some more dots coming up.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, and there's the extra 2 damage from bleeding. Okay. Better safe than sorry. That was a lot of damage. Little concerned that we don't have a taunt up, and they have a lot of actions in a row here. I think we'll be okay. But just because we've done our work with the dots for sure. Saw that coming a mile away, though. So I think this is guaranteed to fail because it's not highlighting any of the tokens. I think the miss has already been determined as a miss. We'll see, though. Nope, I guess not. Not sure why it didn't highlight the tokens, though. That was a little curious. $15 bleed. Nothing to sneeze at. Then we should get an encore with our second action here. Nope. We do not. Okay. Alright, let's get the extra mastery. We need it. We're super broke. Oh, we did not get it.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
Combat items. It's probably the worst we could come up with.
The loathing abates.
I'll let that go, and we're good to go. Alright, so we're gonna go to the fight. We could have gone to the hero shrine. But the fight has a higher chance of maybe giving us an extra mastery. Now, at the moment, the padlock is not active because Dismas's hit points aren't high enough, potentially.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
There always is, Rob. There always is. You put a sarcastic tag, but I think it's also true. Let's see. Who's the most advantageous person to start with here? I think I harvest. See if we get the combo here. We do. Then, given the fact that we have the combo, then I think we encore here. Yes. Oh, I caught it. I did indeed. Already up to 9 poison. That feels pretty good. I was going to try and refresh the combo there. There's a bit of interesting Z clipping there. At least we have Vegas, Rob.
The slow suffering begins.
I'm curious if there's a way to generate more negative tokens on our leper.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
That was unfortunate. We always have Vegas. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Try and get a blind on this guy. Cart master doing cart masterly things.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I'm really looking forward. I think Sarmenti, once we upgrade Razor's Wit, it's going to be particularly nice because we're going to be able to dance and get all the tokens we could ever want. I think we just Solemnity. Hey, Dice Art! I'm so glad to hear it. I'm always excited when I hear that that my recommendations are well received. I was talking to Jokewa about it earlier, and he was confirming for me that the unlocks are definitely a little slow coming. That's perhaps my one complaint. I think you need some time to learn the game, but it takes a long time to get all the unlocks, to be sure. But yeah, the game has great bones. They've done some work on adding modding support, and I think that game is going to be incredible when they add modding to it. Also, I'm super excited for that. Are we ever going to use this? We might. It's a pretty good trinket, but it means we need to get rid of something else to get there. And then for the boss, I think we want more smoke bombs available. I'm kind of accepting that we're going to have a little bit of loss from speed bumps. It will you'll get hooked. Just wait, Dice Art, and then we'll be talking in a little bit, and you'll be like, I just lost 6 weeks of my life into the void that is the last spell for sure. All right, let's see. I think we just put some bleed out here. The resists are not great. What gave you... Oh yeah, we are rocking the nautical compass back there. I was trying to remember what our plan was. We already have 3 bleeds. Let's just try and get the damage in. Time to blind the meat, Innie. It is indeed. I want Wayne June to say that. That would be quite the voice line. I try not to ask too many questions. Let's get you going. To thieve all this. Lovely. You're already dead, right? Yeah, you're extremely already dead. So we'll just do that. And clearly the answer is you blind meat by surrounding it with smoke, Innie. Now that I think about it, it's all too obvious. Oh, terrible, terrible noise, that one dying. Smoked meats? Yeah. All we need is a barbecue. More healing solve. We're gonna have a lot of healing solve when all is said and done here. I think this is a Plague Doctor encore here.
A slow dissection.
Nice.
An unavoidable end.
I think saving the encore for the second action, though, is quite advantageous.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Love those dots. Oh, very nice. I haven't been to a barbecue in a while. What with the weird world we live in. But some smoked meats sound real good right about now. I was like, there's no way he's not gonna baneful breath. This much is known. Four to 8. 4 to 8's this one could that was a difference maker for sure.
Excellent work.
Lovely. I think, are both the goats dead, or is this one slightly alive? This one's slightly alive. The second baneful breath just seems unnecessarily annoying. Oh yeah, Dice Art. It's all about the dots. The dots are still not particularly balanced in this game, I feel. Okay, so what are we getting offered here? More inventory space, Hoarder's Sigil, another graded Gilded Mind. I like the hint of home for the leper quite a bit. And then gain on crit, heal 2. Gain on blight resist, extra action. If target is blighted, 15% crit. We'll probably use the kitchen knives also. It has always been about the dots, but...
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother.
Okay, now, you are the front row one. Now, this is one interesting question. Mouthwatering aroma is... I mean, we're still going to do it, obviously, but... It is, it affects move resist, so it will never affect Baldwin. And then I think... Wait, hold on, actually. Before I go any further, you are not fully blight resistant. Okay, I guess then we do get the dot stacking here.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Yeah, see, that shouldn't have given 4 bleed. Love to see that. Then do this. Stack it up. The bleed gets resisted. Okay. We're lighting some fools up, that's for sure. Okay, not bad, not bad. The miss is great. That's what we like to see. We don't mind. The tempting aroma on the back line is not a big deal because we won't lose any turns due to it. But we'll get combo rolling on you now. which is great. That's actually quite lovely. Unfortunately... Why don't I take aim? Alright, let's just wail on this one. Wow. I don't think I've ever killed one of these before. That's kind of interesting.
Steady yourself.
Okay. We still have one bleed here, so that's fine. Do I want the combo on someone else? No, I think it's good. It's good to have it here. We could also go for the Purge here to avoid Jaws of Life. I think that's probably the play. Ah, landed that one. Very unfortunate. That means we don't get the pushback. Delectable. The debuff from the meat causes you to move forward one and then eat a pile of meat. That's basically the short and long of it. So we're just going to do that. I'm a little worried about our leper. Okay, I'm less worried about our leper now. Slightly more worried about our leper now. I think I need to do this. Now, you're extremely dead, right? Yeah. These things don't have Death's Door, right? No, they don't. Okay. So we just do that. Oh, okay. So yeah, the leper, because this back one is dead, the leper can't get Harvest Hunger. So that goes away, and then the danger is lessened. Yes, it does. When you eat the meat, it lessens HP by 15%. I believe is the short version. Holy dots, Batman. I think we just finished the fight. I don't think we try and get the heal off here. I think we just let it be done. All right. Yeah, so by the end of that fight, if you're not making good progress on it, you can end up in an extremely sticky situation. I think the Greater Sacrificial Host can just go. I think I'm also gonna let the Nautical Compass go. I don't think it's working for us. I'll think about that though for a second here. We need something to replace the padlock. Has Dismas's banter been good? I mean, it does seem like we're ticking up. Now, for Baldwin, we could also put this on, which comes with a damage right now and a damage and a HP increase. I think that's probably better than Hint of Home. Maybe not. Hint of Home is quite good. This, though, actually, I think is pretty insane. I don't think the heart-shaped padlock, I'm going to let it go. I don't think it was as impactful as I was hoping. And then I don't think there's any way a Greater Gilded Mind is getting used anymore. The Anchoring Charm, if we went up against Leviathan, we might. Yeah, absolutely, Dice Art. Enjoy. I'll see you around. How are we so flush with stuff right now? Wait, hold on. We want things like caltrips on there. Yeah, how do we end up at 26 over? This is kind of brutal. I know we're carrying 4 food. I hate letting go of 2 restorative herbs, but I'm going to let the Nautical Compass go. And the Greater Anchoring Charm. Oh, it's because we picked up the baby head. Which, ironically, we're going to have all the space in the world once we make it a little further. Yeah, because we have Bountiful Harvest, we don't need the storage trunk. That's a good point. But we're still up against it. Can't let a smoke bomb go. The caltrop, as much as I don't like to let go of the caltrop, I think that can go. And then if I get rid of 4 relics, we lose half of the benefit of the clarifying clarinet. What about 7 untainted sea stars? That's okay to get rid of. There we go. All right. Let's just see if that can get us to the next section where we're gonna have to make more difficult decisions. Hopefully nothing amazing pops up in the upper right hand corner. Always a risk. Yeah, once we harvest bounty, I don't think it's that useful, but it does mean we'll be able to hang on to everything we potentially want for the final fight. We can really stock up. Weird turn order here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That's true, Rob. Yeah, we may find ourselves revisiting that claim if we get another trophy. Although I don't know what trophies I would want in this context. I'm going to play it safe and just get a bit of healing while we can. Wow, you couldn't hit the front row? Yeah, it's a lot less impressive than where it was previously, to be sure, Rob. Get off my Plague Doctor. Gal dang it. Little heal action there. I kind of dig that. Knife set isn't bad.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Not a lot. Maybe a little, Rob, but I think it's questionable. Taking 6. All right, let's finish you up. Oh yeah, and a long time ago, I I said that there was value in swapping in pistol shot, this would have been a great example. We could have gotten the stun on this guy. But I guess we need to get the mastery before that will be necessarily useful. Duelist Advance is okay. I don't find myself using it a ton.
Steady yourself.
Woof. This guy just apparently does not mind taunts at all. Shouldn't get the kill. Give the Plague Doctor 2 actions to really do a bit of cleanup on things. Just do one of those. And then sadly, that's all she wrote. Just because I suspect this guy is, oh, extremely dead. Never mind. Generating a lot of negative tokens. I try not to use Dismiss as a tank, and maybe that's where Yellow Hand, like where I'm not utilizing Yellow Hand as fully as I could be. But I find that I like to have my control game going, and my control game doesn't involve Dismiss taking a lot of hits. That's kind of my general philosophy. And so as a result, increased hit points and that sort of thing doesn't pay too many dividends. Little 6-point heal there. Really don't like that. This fight is going pretty poorly, honestly. Especially since I think I need to reset that. Yes, he would be. He does a lot more damage with his riposte, though, to be sure. We may need to encore a Solemnity to keep our leper healthy. I don't like how much we're leaving her hanging. We didn't get the 2 actions either. We needed 1 to kill this guy, so... This fight is wrecking us, though.
Straightforward and effective.
"12 points of bleed.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Gain if hit, if bleeding 2 damage. So that's not been giving us bleed. Is it just these guys bleeding us? It's just Carve? Maybe that's it? Yeah, crits not leaving corpses was a great dynamic, honestly.
Cooperation is the key.
Now let's see. I think we just need some healing over here to be sure. I think we have 2 heals we need to do here, so I'm gonna... hit you with that. And then I think 12 bleed for 3 turns. It's just... it's too much not to remove, even though our leper is full. Alright, as long as that's her turn, I'm not too angry at it. Why not? I don't think the taunt is doing us any good against her.
Bravo.
I wanted the heal. I don't mind the rest of what we got there, but... Alright, second cultist trinket. What is on offer? Oh, this is the less HP, more damage trinket. I might take that. Wow, really not a lot of stuff on offer here. Okay, they're speedy enemies. None ordained, though. Okay, so I think we do that. We do that. And then with our second action, we encore. Now we start stacking some dots up. I don't think we have enough to get around the worship, but I'm gonna try just because. We might actually. The blind does nothing though. Ton of stress off that too, I will say. It's amazing the difference that the dots have made. Him going a second time is a bummer though.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Hoping we can just take this guy out. I wanted to be able to do an inspiring tune, but I can't risk can't risk it.
Morbid gains.
Ooh, get wrecked. What's your relationship with Baldwin? How can people hate you so much when you're healing them for so much? That I don't understand. Like Paracelsus has been dishing out major heals, and everyone is like, yeah, that Paracelsus guy, I hate him. So, I think we go with Wounding Words on Dismas. And at least for now, I don't think Hint of Home is that great, so I'm gonna go with Clarifying Coronet here. And then, yeah, I think the rest of this stuff I discard because we're not gonna get a chance to use it. Let's see. Put that there. That can go away. All right, and we are good to go. Now that was the Guardian, so perhaps we didn't have to empty our coffers quite so aggressively. But we have a ton of stress healing waiting for us on the far side here. I like to be I am a complicated man, Rob, and I like to keep it that way.
Rest now for a time.
Okay, we picked up a Cultomania. This time we're going to use food, though. Let the record reflect. I'm not going to forget that this time.
As vital to survival as sharp and
We came away with 6 mastery. That's not terrible. Another songbook of touching dirges. Ooh. I think we definitely grab that. All right, let's stress our party out first.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
That's what I'm talking about. The relationships are happening now.
Facets of the same stone. Never one without
It doesn't do any harm. We're going to the sluice. The greater sharpness charm is also interesting, but you always take a sluice when you can. Let's see then.
Unites the hope.
Yeah, and we have our meals for the final area. So I think this maxed all our relationships.
Unites the hopeful.
I think we went from having one relationship to... Nope, Paracelsus is still holding us back. Paracelsus, you need some love from Sarmenti. Have some pipeweed. Alright, they are one off. We'll hang on to this, and this for the final zone.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
We'll definitely take that. Definitely take this.
The rigors of the road.
Thunderclap grenades I like for the cultist fights, but I think that's it. All right, mastery time.
Be taught that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Now, intimidate just removes stealth. Going into the sluice, that's not terrible. I just think there are better things for us. So I like pistol shot as an upgrade. I know it's weird to upgrade something we haven't even been using, but I think that's good. Then I like the idea of getting us Encore, Razor's Wit, and then we neglected over here pretty hard. We're using Magnesium Rain a ton, so let's get that going. All right. I didn't think too hard about those, I will say. And then who has a bad quirk? Fear of cosmic beings might come back to haunt us. I'm gonna do on Dismas just because he needed the stress heal anyways. All right, and then for now, I think I'll put those there. We should and we should probably buy any offensive. There are no offensive items. So I'm gonna grab the whetstone. I'm trying though to be very careful to keep above the 75 threshold because we're still using the clarifying Carsonet, and the relics being above 75 is more important. So we need to kind of hang on to that. But let's go do a sluice real quick. Oh yeah, wait. And I wanted Dismas. We have yet to use double cross once, and pistol shot just for the stun I think is worth it.